The fall from heaven, right? Y'all already know I do these videos. If y'all like them, y'all like them. If y'all don't, y'all don't. Y'all follow me because of it. It is what it is. This is a channel or a page for people whose third eyes really open, for people who actually indulge in the information but don't get emotional about shit, realize that they can't control none of what happened already. One thing I want to talk about in this video is the fall from heaven. They talk about a fall from heaven and it's dealing with some devil and music and all of that good shit, right? But it's another fall from heaven, right? I don't know if that's symbolic to this or not. It can be, it is what it is. The stories of ancient times could have been literally stories or it could have been truth. However, it's a lot of stories talking about thoughts. Now, thought is dangerous, right? But I don't want to get too much into it. The thinking world. You most likely is in the thinking world. Me, thought is like the devil. You know, I fight thought and what controls it all the time. Right now, and I'm trying not to think about literally shit. Just sit here in the grass, pre-meditation, morning meditation. That's why y'all usually see me in the park around this type shit. You feel me? Because like this world don't do it for me. The music don't do it for me. A lot of shit just don't do it for me. Me chasing after girls all day, all of that shit, it just don't do it for me. You know, I already had the lady next to me. It ain't work out. Let me tell you something. The fall from heaven is the thinking world. When you meditate, you get away from the thinking world, you're more at peace because you don't got your thoughts bothering you. You know what I mean? Some people, it could be the ADHD, could suffer extremely from that and don't got medicine for it. Or some people, they just normal, but just think a little too damn much, too tapped into this world. This world, carnal mind, carnal way of thinking, you know what I mean? Sex, money, drugs, you know, stuff like that. Not even money or drugs, but just like that's all they think about. So when you meditate, you get away from this world, but then you start to realize after like meditation, it lasts you about weeks, sometimes months, if you have a very good meditation. Third eye not even open, just the peace and stillness, you know, the place where thought come from, you know, but you got to use it correctly. You got to use it just like you use your words. You got to use it correctly. You got to use thought strategically. Because thoughts are angels and demons. When you don't really use thought like normal people, you start to realize that thoughts are getting sent to you strategically, spiritually through some type of algorithm connected to your metadata as a human. It can help, but it can hurt. And it does more pain than it does good. But anyway, when you get away from the thinking world and tap into this world where you outside, you more, you know, in tune with life and not the thinking world. When you're falling from this state of mind, you start thinking a hell of a lot more. You start thinking more lustful, you start thinking more carnal, you start thinking a hell of a lot more. It's like when you become saved and then after a while all of a sudden you don't feel as saved as much. You gotta do things to control the spirit, or you gotta do things to keep the spirit going. You gotta change the music you listen to, you gotta change the vibe of life. You feel me? After a while, you start to realize that you're thinking a hell of a lot more and you're more tuned into the things of this world. You know what I'm saying? It's in meditation is not an escape mechanism. It's literally where you should be mentally so you know what's manipulating your consciousness. But the fall from heaven is the fall. I fall every couple of weeks, especially if I don't meditate in like a week or two. Oh yeah, I will fall. You fall all the time and you feel it because you start to feel more worldly. Your breathing change, your thinking change, and life start to change around you. It ain't one time I ain't meditate and then life start changing around me and I have no control, and it was always in a positive way. It was like it started working with me and not against me. Yup, that's the fall from heaven over here in this world. The fall from heaven is a mental state of mind, from the chill peace all the way down to, you know, the streets. It's a carnal way of thinking, getting away from that and just tapping back into this peace of not having to worry, not being all self-conscious and insecure about shit, and really just able to live your life.